July 1936. Spain simmered with political unrest, a fragile democracy strained by deep ideological divides. The stage was set for an explosion.
On July 17th, military garrisons across Spain and its protectorates rose in rebellion. General Franco quickly emerged as a leading figure.
The nation fractured. Loyalists to the Republic, including workers, peasants, and left-wing militias, fought back against the nationalist coup.
Franco's Army of Africa, hardened colonial troops, was airlifted from Morocco to the mainland, a crucial, unprecedented move aided by Germany. Nationalist columns advanced rapidly, securing large swaths of southern and western Spain. Their objective, Madrid. By November, Madrid was under siege. The world watched as its citizens prepared for a brutal fight against superior forces. "No pasarán, they shall not pass," echoed through the city. Republican militias, police, and civilians dug in, defending every street. Idealists from around the globe flocked to Spain, forming the international brigades. These volunteers pledged their lives to fight fascism. Hitler's Germany sent the Condor Legion, equipped with modern aircraft. Mussolini's Italy dispatched the Corpo Truppe Volontarie, infantry divisions. The Soviet Union provided tanks, planes, and advisors to the beleaguered republic. A proxy war was now unfolding on Spanish soil. Block by block, Madrid became a battleground. House-to-house combat and brutal street fighting defined the desperate struggle for the capital. Against all odds, Madrid held. The nationalist advance stalled, transforming the lightning coup into a protracted, grinding war of attrition. The conflict marked a terrifying new era of aerial warfare. Cities, not just front lines, became targets for mass destruction. On April 26, 1937, the Condor Legion leveled Guernica. The bombing of this undefended town shocked the world, a preview of future horrors. Franco launched a devastating campaign in the north. The Basque Country, Asturias, and Santander fell one by one, isolated and overwhelmed. Both sides committed brutal atrocities, summary executions, political purges, and the deliberate targeting of civilians scarred the landscape. The Battle of Brunete, July 1937, saw a major Republican offensive aimed at relieving pressure on Madrid. It resulted in massive casualties. Brunete featured some of the war's largest tank battles, pitting Soviet T-26s against German Panzer Is and Italian CV-33 tankettes. Mussolini's Corpo Truppe Volontarie played a significant role, particularly in the northern and Aragonese fronts, fighting alongside nationalists. The Battle of Teruel, winter 1937-38, was fought in extreme cold. Republicans captured the city, only to lose it again to a nationalist counterattack. Spring 1938 brought the nationalist Aragon offensive. Franco's forces drove eastward, aiming to reach the Mediterranean coast. The offensive succeeded, splitting Republican Spain in two. Catalonia was cut off, isolating the remaining loyalist strongholds. As nationalist forces advanced, waves of civilians fled their homes. The plight of refugees became a stark emblem of the war's human cost. International brigaders, from the Abraham Lincoln to the 15th Brigade, fought valiantly, often with outdated equipment, in desperate defense. Propaganda was a vital weapon. Both sides used posters, films, and radio to galvanize support and demonize the enemy. Naval forces patrolled the Mediterranean. Blockades by nationalist ships and Italian submarines choked Republican supply lines. In July 1938, the Republic launched its last major offensive, the Battle of the Ebro. It was a desperate gamble to regain the initiative. For 4 brutal months, the Ebro front became a meat grinder. Republicans fought fiercely, but faced overwhelming nationalist air and artillery power. By November, the Republic was exhausted, its forces depleted, equipment scarce, and international support waning. In a final gesture of diplomacy, the international brigades were withdrawn in late 1938, hoping to encourage similar moves from the Axis powers. Franco launched his final offensive against Catalonia in December 1938. The Republican lines collapsed under the concentrated assault. On January 26, 1939, Barcelona fell. The capital of Republican resistance in Catalonia was captured, effectively sealing the Republic's fate.
500,000 Spanish refugees, including soldiers and civilians, streamed across the border into France, an exodus known as La Retirada.
After a final internal struggle within the besieged city, Madrid surrendered on March 28, 1939. The longest siege in the war was over. On April 1, 1939, General Franco declared victory. The Spanish Civil War officially ended, ushering in decades of authoritarian rule. 3 years of conflict left Spain ravaged. Cities lay in ruins, infrastructure shattered, and the economy decimated. Over 500,000 lives were lost. Hundreds of thousands more were exiled, imprisoned, or disappeared in the brutal aftermath. Spain became a proving ground, a dress rehearsal for the mechanized, ideological warfare that would engulf the world just months later. Its scars run deep, a grim warning from history.